I've got an early Christmas present. It's not really a Christmas present, it's just festively wrapped because I told her I was going to do it on camera for Vlogmas. This is a prototype TN cover from Kate B TPS. I'll put her link down below. A while ago she said she was going to make some prototypes and she asked me if I'd like one. She wants to design something from scratch and, you know, see what she came up with and what we thought of it. So I said okay, and she said, what theme would you like? I decided I don't have anything, all my TNs are completely plain. They're all brown leather, except for my passport one, which is smaller. I've got a couple in this size. I've got a couple in moleskin cahier size, and almost all of them were made by Ray Blake, except this one, which is from Chic Sparrow, I think. Yes, it's her creme brulee Chic Sparrow one of the originals. I don't think she does this leather anymore, I may be mistaken. So I said to Kate, well, I'd quite like a themed one. So I'm a Ravenclaw. How about you do me a moleskin cahier sized Ravenclaw? This is it. Oh, let's get into it. Come on, I need to open this. I want to know what it looks like. I'm pretty excited actually, because I've never ordered a moleskin that I didn't know. Oh, I've got my red jellyfish one as well. I forgot about that one because it's sat in the drawer here. It's well used. But I designed that. These are my designs. These are my tattoos. So I've never had a TN where I didn't know what it was going to look like before I got it. This one I have no idea, and I'm quite interested to see what she's come up with, because I'm not familiar with Kate's designs, but I have seen the Vanderspecs over on her YouTube channel. She's mixed and matched some Vanderspecs and Gillios, and I quite liked those. They're very clean designs usually, so yeah, let's have a look. I'm sorry, I'm saving the paper. It's Christmas Chronicles month. The paper's pretty. I'm keeping it. I might have to change my colour scheme though, because everything keeps coming up gold instead of silver. Anyway, let's have a look. Da, da, da. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's upside down. So she's gone with brown, but blue stitching. Ravenclaw stitching. I like it. I like it. Isn't that pretty? It's extremely even, so I'm assuming that she's machine stitched it, but I don't know. She may have done it by hand. I'll have to check with her. Oh, it's nice. I like this leather's lovely. It doesn't... Oh, it smells so good. Not for vegans. I don't... It's strange leather. It's not like the leather, any other leather that I've got. It's shiny, but it feels matte, if that makes sense. It's very... I don't know, it's odd, but I like it. It feels like really, 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 really soft shoe leather. Like the kind of shoe leather you make ballet shoes out of almost. Oh, it's nice. I like it. So she's put on here the Ravenclaw badge with a gold raven on it. I like it. It's hand done. So it's not perfect. If you want perfect little stenciled pictures on it, this is possibly not what you want, or you may have to say to her, you know, I want perfect little stenciled pictures, but this is not perfectly stenciled, and I like that. I like the fact that this gold is kind of matte almost. I think it's acrylic paint. I may be wrong. It's kind of satin. It's a little bit shiny but not gaudy, which is, it's very me. I think overall the design is really nice. I like these corners, I'll come to that in a second. Overall, first impressions, I really like it. I think she's done a fabulous job, considering she doesn't really know my tastes, and all I said to her was, I want a Ravenclaw themed one in this size. I personally, had I designed it myself, I would have gone for blue leather with a silver logo, because Ravenclaw's colours are blue and silver, and I would have used the brown stitching or even white stitching. But that said, that's if I had designed it. I actually really like what she's done with this. I think it's really nice. Yeah. Okay, so elastic comes from the spine. It's strong elastic, but it's very, very thin. I like it. It's a nice quality of elastic. The back has got multiple cords in it. I did ask for 4 or 5 cords, and I like this. This is a nice little detail. Because this leather is quite thin, if you just left it as that, what you'd find is these corners would curl up. I've had it happen on a couple of mine, and I've always ended up having to roll them down and pin them overnight to get them to stay back again. But this makes it a little bit sturdier on the edge, and it makes it look kind of like a school book, almost, I think. Makes it look very schooly. Let's have a look inside. Ah, now here's the navy blue. Now see, that's the navy blue I would have gone for. It shows up black on camera, but it's navy blue leather. It's beautiful. Oh, I like that. She sent me a letter with it. I'll have to check that in a second, because I might have to give you some information. I presume this is her logo. So I've got 2 secretary pockets, corner secretaries, and 1 full-length secretary. Leather feels really nice. It looks like she's both glued and sewn it, which is good. A bit of extra strength there. I've got 4 strings on mine. You can add as many as you want, I believe. She asked me how many I'd like, and I told her 4 with some extra length in case I altered it. So she's very kindly given me extra length on my elastics, so I can change this if I want to and put 5. I'm assuming this is her logo that she's stitched in here. It's very pretty. I don't like it there, personally. I think if you've got a moleskin cahier in here when you're writing it in the back, that's going to get in the way, I think. But, you know, it might not bother other people. I tend to only use 1 or 2 moleskins in my covers, so I can't say for certain. The back is the same, it's got the same corners. I do like these corner details. That's such a nice little detail. I've not seen anyone do that before. I like this, Kate. This is really nice. I think this needs to be either thinner leather, or I think it would have, visually it would have looked better if it had been on the pocket, or even if it had been on the back, to be honest. Given the choice, I think I would have put it there. But, you know, some people might not like it there or whatever. So, I'm going to just quickly look at her letter and see if there's anything that she wants me to add. Oh, this is the willow. That's her logo. Her business, Phoenis WIllow Designs. Bespoke designed custom journal covers. Apparently she had to do a lot of research for this one because she didn't know about Ravenclaws. She chose these colours because she felt that they more deeply represented the true identity of a Ravenclaw. That is true. I mean, Ravenclaws, you know, we do like the old book look. And I do like this. I'm not saying I don't like it. I absolutely do. The more I look at it, the more I like it, actually. It's just not the way I would have designed. That's all it is. So she hasn't given me any additional details other than Phoenis WIllow Designs. So I don't think she's opened up yet or anything. I think she's at the stage where she's sending out prototypes to people to have a look at and see what they think and get some feedback, and I think she's starting in the new year. So I will put any information additional to that down below, and in the meantime my general feedback is this is really nice. I like it. I do like it. I think perhaps these... I've not had pockets in a TN before. I'm not really much of a pockets kind of person. I don't tend to put things in pockets and never see them again. So I'm not sure about the pockets. I'm not sure if I'll use them. I don't know or have any experience of pockets, but my initial thought is that this leather is a little bit too thin and floppy. It might not be. Perhaps it works better once you've got something in it. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not experienced with pockets, especially in TNs. I don't normally have pockets. So how about we put a couple of books in? This is my Christmas Chronicles book, and I covered this the other week. I'm just going to dismantle this quickly. So there's one. This is my Christmas Chronicles book. These are regular moleskin cahiers. They're nothing special. She's made it exactly the right height for a moleskin cahier, so it would also fit an A5 book. And let's put this one in. This is my astrology notes. It can go on there. And then I'll use both of these for now. This is the cover, just the composition board cover, but I'll just put this in as if it was another book for now, or a folder or whatever. So that's got 3 in it really easily. It's nice because this leather is so much thinner than any other leather I've got. Like, it's really, really thin. I like it. It's about the size of the regular Midori Traveller's Notebook leather, but it's not as stiff. So it really moulds to what you've got in it. So this one with 2 books in feels a lot less chunky than the other one I've got in this size. So this feels really good. It's very Christmassy. So I'm liking that. I may turn this into a pocket and put like a fold up so I can put more stuff in there or whatever, but what can I put in here? I've got some photos there. Let's put those in. And I don't want to put that in because I'll lose it. Well, you get the idea anyway. I like this, Kate. It's lovely. The more I handle it, the more I'm liking it. Yeah, very cool. It's scuffing up nicely already. That happens all the time with my TNs because of my rings. It always happens and I have no problem with it. I like it. I really like it. I think my favourite detail is this. This is just... I don't know, I'm really taken with that. I think it's really nice. And I think possibly my least favourite detail, if I have one, is how thick this is. It's very, very thick and stiff. It's not soft, pliable leather like this at all. I think it might have been better in this soft, pliable leather or on the back, perhaps. Perhaps that's something that Kate could offer is, you know, where would you like, this is the logo, where would you like it? Because I think there could have been a better placement than that for it. But overall, the overall design, as I say, it's not what I would have designed. However, I do like it. It's very me, it's very understated, it's quite gothic looking. And she really has done her research. She's really gone for an oldie worldy book kind of academic looking almost TN for a Ravenclaw. I like the very simple logo design. It stands out, but it's not garish. It's not crazy and busy or anything like that. So I'm going to give the overall design concept 10 out of 10. I think she's done a really good job of coming up with the actual idea and deciding what she'd like to do with it, and she's obviously researched it. I mean, she says that in her letter, that she's researched it, she didn't know about Ravenclaw. So yeah, I'll give her a 10 out of 10 for the concept. I like it, she's done a good job. The quality, the stitching is absolutely perfect. If she's done this by hand, I'm going to be absolutely stunned, because it is so even. It may be by hand because there is one little section there that's slightly out, where one of the stitches has gone a little bit off on the corner. So it may be hand sewn. So if it is, I'm extremely impressed. If it's not, I'm still impressed, because I can't even use a sewing machine. So quality, I will give it 9. I think she's done a good job. She's got some good elastic there. You know, the leather is nice. It smells amazing. It's going to wear really beautifully. And it is a prototype. You know, it's not finalised how she's going to do it or anything. That might not even be something that she thought would bother anybody, but it's bothering me. I want to pull it off. Sorry, Kate. I may have to pull that off and stick it on the back, because I'd much prefer it back here. First impression, I'm going to give it a 9 overall. I like it. I think she's done a great job. It could have been improved in a few places, but bear in mind that those few places might just be my personal taste. It's lovely. So there you go, Phoenis WIllow Designs, Kate B TPS over on her YouTube channel. I will give you a link to that, you can go and check her out. And as soon as I've got links for her shop, or it goes live or whatever, I will come back and let you know that she's gone live, and you can go and order your very own Harry Potter custom TN, or otherwise, if you want something different, I'm sure she'll be up for that as well. So thank you very much, Kate, and I think I'm going to use this for Christmas. It does have a very oldie worldy feel to it. It feels like a nice comfortable leather chair. You know, those nice comfortable Chesterfields. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Old men's club. Smells amazing. It's very me. Thank you, Kate. It's lovely. I really like it, and I look forward to being able to let you all know as soon as Kate gets up and running and ready for business. I know she's not quite ready to open just yet. These are prototypes, as she said, but she will be launching in the new year. Watch this space and I will let you know when that happens.